Morena whānau, how are we doing today? I don't know about you guys, but I woke up bright and early, 6:45 this morning. Jess was a little bit unsettled and wanted cuddles, and well, I think she wanted plays more than cuddles. But we are here live from what I believe is one of the main camps. It's the Diggin at Marden camp. You can see the sign just over here. Now, when I came past last night, I actually drove straight past it. I mean, there were lights and things, but I didn't actually see any of the flags or signs because it was pitch black. But here's where we are. So this is on Nova Scotia Drive, which is quite close to Marsden. But here's where we are. Kia ora Karen, morena Michelle, morena everybody. So as mentioned, I got up at about 6:45 this morning for a wee play with Jess and to answer some messages, and then I have just spent the last couple of hours just walking around and saying hello to people and basically just making sure everybody is aware of what I'm here to do and what my kaupapa is. And I wanted to chat to people about my live stream first because I didn't want to start just running around with a camera in everybody's face. I mean, that's not very respectful, and I don't want to cause any disrespect with my being here. So I've spoken with the kaitiaki, I've spoken with some of the people. There are a couple of people who I've identified as people who aren't keen to be on camera, so we're going to try and actively avoid those people. The kaitiaki have also asked that we don't, or the cooks have, the kaitiaki or the cooks, they have asked that we don't film in the main kitchen area, so that's okay. We will stay away from the main kitchen area, which is just on the other side of all these vehicles here. But it's a huge space, you guys. It's a really big space, and it looks like there's plenty of room for more. Jessica, hoki mai. Jessica, hoki mai. Oh, someone's decided that she's not listening this morning. Tihika, hoki mai. Jess. Oh, she's going right there. I might have to go and follow her and get her back on the chain. Excuse me, guys. I see someone there with a flag. Now, I've from speaking to everybody. Oh, there's Jess. Jessica, hara mai, ka pai. Yeah, chain. Ka pai. Here we go. You're gonna run off with that now, are ya? All good? Okay. Yeah, absolute doofus. That's Jess. Yeah, and it is really good flat land here, Salia. Although when I rolled in last night, I managed to park in a little bit of a pothole, but I'll fix that up tonight. So I've been discussing with everybody here what sort of the general plan of the day is, and you know what we're up to. And so there is apparently a roundabout just up the road up here where people go to hold their protest signs every day, and apparently there's a lot of support there from locals and people driving past, lots of toots and things. So I really want to go and see all the sign holding down there. And then later this afternoon there is a hui in Whangarei. Now what's that? I believe it's about digital currency, stuff like that. That's at 1 PM, and hopefully I'll be able to live stream that because I plan to be there. It sounds like a good korero. But yeah, this is the site, guys. If you are coming at night time, I recommend looking out for these orange cones that sort of lead the way in. Otherwise, if you're coming during the day, you can't miss it. You really can't. It seems to be a really nice atmosphere here. Everybody that I've spoken to has been really friendly. I recognise a number of people from time at Parliament and time at the Unite's 14 Days of Protest. Janine is supposed to be a meeting regarding Master Refinery at some stage today. I wonder if that's the hui that I've heard about that's at Forum North in Whangarei at 1pm. If you've heard of another hui regarding Master Refinery, please let me know details. I'll do my best to get there. But yeah, so I'm hanging back a little bit because I'm still getting to know people, and like I said, I don't want to be just running around and shoving cameras in people's faces. Some people recognise me, some people have no idea who I am, so I just want to make sure we keep on the respectful side. Yeah, but it's looking really good here. They do have a full kitchen set up. They've got electricity in their kitchen. There's water running. Yeah, lots of people are in buses, we've got tents, we've got yurts, we've got vehicles. And I'm sure you guys recognise the trailer there from... Oh, sorry guys, is the wind being a bit of a pain? Oh, it is a bit windy. I'm so sorry guys. Yeah, it is a little bit windy today. Maybe if I was sort of sheltered a bit. I'll go over near my vehicle and see if I can shelter there a bit. I'm using a different stabiliser today because my other one had a drop, a bit of a fall, and now it just won't stay stable. It just sort of throws me. And unfortunately with this stabiliser I'm not able to put a wind cover on it. There's just no room, but that's okay. Here we are. We are sitting in wee camper now. This is my wee camper. This is the view out my back door. Ah, there we go. But yeah, tents, all sorts. So we dropped off all of that produce that we picked up along the way. Thank you so much to those people who gave us all that fresh fruit and veggies. That's Sharon and Adam. Thank you guys so much. That was just really, really happily received by the kitchen whānau here. Kia ora, Kari. I missed you, girl. Yeah. I can see someone's got their motorbike here. Oh, and when I arrived last night, there was a nice fire. Everyone was sort of gathered around the fire. It looks like one of those old bathtubs that they've got as a fire there. It's really nice and warm, and they had it going first thing this morning when I got up quite early, and that was really nice too. Oh, ka pai kari, keeping things up here in Welly. Yeah, Marden and Nancy. Yeah, so this is I believe this is one of the main camps. I'm still finding my way around. I've seen Guy here, Guy Nuns. We might do a bit of an interview with him at some stage, although I believe he's heading back to Wellington after the dawn service tomorrow. With the travelling over the last couple of days, I totally lost track of the days and forgot that today is Sunday, which means tomorrow is Anzac Day. I'd love to hear what you guys have planned for Anzac Day, if you're going to any dawn services or anything like that. I will be up early and hopefully live streaming tomorrow's dawn service here in Waipu. A number of people have started making moves off-site to wherever they need to go. Kia ora, brother. I'm live at the moment, just so you know.
You're listening to the live.
Oh, are you?
Yes. And we're like, okay, you're being very respectful. You don't want to show your camera in people's faces.
No,
that's all right.
I really
That's okay.
don't.
How's she doing?
Are you okay on camera?
Yeah.
Oh,
I came
cool.
Hello, guys.
Kia
Came to,
ora.
you want to come along?
Yeah, for sure. Thank you. Stay there, Tina. Yeah,
have to keep track of it.
it does, eh?
Yeah, but it's pretty sweet. That over there, if anyone in the audience knows the monument and the Love Hub at Parliament,
Yeah.
well, there's the Love Herb.
Oh, with Kelsey,
yeah, you got
yes.
the phoenix out of the ashes right there.
Beautiful.
Actually, that's Kelsey right there.
Yeah, I see him there.
Well, these guys are not going to eat you alive.
Hi guys,
don't
I'm
mind me.
live streaming at the moment. Are you alright on camera? Yeah, pizza pie.
Yeah.
Oh, it's Kiwi and Sue. Oh, oh, this is you guys' weekend van. Oh, I love your taste in dress. You look beautiful. So for those of you who don't know, this is Kiwi and Sue. They've been doing a lot of documenting footage here at Marsden, I believe, and previous to Marsden too, eh guys? In Wellington, yeah. So, and they are on Facebook, on Telegram. So it's just Kiwi and Sue on Telegram. Kiwi and Sue chat. Oh, there you go. If anyone wants to check them out, that's their names. Kia ora. How you guys? Oh, thank you.
Decide to come and check this out for yourselves because this place is awesome.
Thank you.
Well, we got Kelsey over here as well from the Love Hub.
Oh, yay! Are you guys okay on camera? No.
No, we got to know over
I'm
there.
trying not to show children without parental permission.
I did. Okay. I did want to.
Yeah, sounds good, mate. Love the poppy. Cool.
Like I wanted to take the opportunity to say one thing.
Yeah, go for it.
There's a lot of talk about what's happening here, not happening here, and all this bullshit.
Yeah.
And anybody who's been in Wellington, you know, it's like regular stuff. You know, people doing people, it happens. Yeah. And one thing I wanted to just say, I don't know if you guys
I don't think I've met Carl yet.
that people, if you just point at that car, half of New Zealand is silent car. Look at that car.
That silver one?
There's a cross on the car. Okay.
Yeah, I see it. I may have already met him. I am just a bit terrible with
Cars all
names,
over New Zealand,
unfortunately.
right from Pike River to everything. Car's amazing. He's been all over Wellington. I mean, the guy who does the muscle of the work. I mean, like, I'm talking about
Wow.
stopping toilets, cleaning toilets. I'm
It
talking
sounds like
about
I really need to
generators.
chat to
everything.
him.
Cars to do.
Yeah.
Also, will tell you guys watching and you everything you need to know about the Marden oil refinery and why we have to save it.
Okay, I really want to check. I'm so sorry about the wind feedback, Fano. My mic is actually down here where the stabilizers are. So I can't even cover my mic right now, which is. But I'm just trying to get my other stabilizer fixed, and then I'll be able to cover up with the.
When you get on the job, great idea.
Just go over here. Sorry.
I wanted to tell your audience, I just learned about you and the fact that you have an audience and all of that, so that's awesome. So Carl's idea is that if people trickle into BP, Mobile, what was it? The big ones, right? You go in, you fuel up for $5, fuck around, go to the bathroom, buy a soda can, spend 20 minutes over there, clog them up, trickle in the money, and do that. You know, do if you have time to kill, put on some music, $5 at this petrol station, $5 at the next one. You know, suck their money in.
What's the reason for that?
Well, once they get the economic hit, that's your way of making a statement. You're not feeding the oil industry all of a sudden. You're not filling up $80 now. You're filling up for $5 here, $5 there. Plus, you're clogging up the whole petrol station. So, you know, you park your car, you fuel for $5. You go inside, you use the toilet, you buy a soda can. That's a 15-20 minute operation. 10 people do that. That petrol station in 10 stations, 10 times 5 gets $50 and it's clogged up. Get it? Now that's just one idea. Now there are many ideas.
Can I just ask, what is the goal behind clogging up the petrol stations? I understand most of them are privately owned. And not the big ones. Oh, okay.
And when we talk about eco-friendly and all of that shebang, just to make it clear, when they talk about a carbon footprint, the word carbon footprint is out of British Petroleum's $100 million marketing campaign to put it into our brains. There is something called a carbon footprint and we need to worry about it. So all this bullshitry is from there. So we're not talking about the small time operators, we're talking about the big bullshit boys. So you club,
Okay.
you suck their money dry. That's one idea, but it's not just about the ideas. We're talking about people. We're always telling people everybody can be a leader in themselves. And major respect to Brad. Guy puts his face to the name. There's a place here. Everybody can be an armchair general, but you have to come here to understand. If you're being dissuaded by coming here because somebody said something about something, then you don't know what it's about. You're not seeing it with your own eyes. You're not doing your own critical reasoning, so you're not really understanding. Now, having said that, individual power, how powerful you are. I want to give you an example. Now, imagine somebody who can shut down Auckland CBD for 2 hours, and the cops have to call that human being and say, can you please shut the fucking protest down because we can't get out of the parking lot to monitor you. Now, no platform, no nothing. Organic, straight up. This lady right here. Put the camera on, let the audience see who this is.
Yeah, August last year that happened. I managed to plug up all of Queen Street, all of K Road, all around Ponsonby. The cops couldn't move. They were very angry, but it was amazing and it made a great point.
Wow.
And yeah, I didn't know anyone in the freedom fighter movement at that point. I just kind of went out on my own and
sorry, what was your name again?
my name's Emma.
Emma.
Yeah.
Kia ora, Emma.
Yeah.
Nice to meet you.
Can I also address one of your audience members, Jane Wallace, quickly? Is that all right?
Yeah.
So Jane has said, I do not agree.
Oh, you're watching my comments.
I do not agree with the clogging up of petrol stations. The fuel companies are not the problem, politicians are. And while I agree with the last part of the statement that politicians are the problem, I disagree. The fuel companies are the problem. The fuel companies are they own 35% total that we know of the refinery. They are the ones that want it shut down because it's been sold out. Yeah.
The petrol stations
Yes.
what? Okay.
Yeah, so you've got Z, which is now Ampol Australia, that was just being bought out. Pardon?
The CCP runs that.
CCP runs stuff, yeah. But talk to Carl about this, he will explain it better.
Yeah,
So,
I'd love to catch up with Carl at some stage.
yeah, Z had a front page ad they put out saying we're getting out of the fuel business. That's because they've sold out to another brand. So yes, the petrol companies actually are the ones responsible for a large shareholder in this refinery and for it being dismantled.
Okay. All right. Well, that's really good information. Thank
Well,
you.
yeah, and the goal of it is to create scarcity and raise the price of fuel.
Yeah. And that in turn will raise the price of fuel,
Everything,
timber,
it will cripple this country.
everything.
Everything,
Yeah,
yeah.
which is crazy considering we're in so many housing, food crises at the moment.
It's insanity, because in the middle of a pandemic and an economic crisis where your currency is tanking and you have a strategic asset which the people paid for, the shareholders don't own the refinery. That's bullshit. Nobody owns the refinery. You know who owns the refinery? The people of this country and their descendants. You know, because the oil trucks, they go on the road. Who built the road? The workers did. Who built the refinery? The workers did. Who? It's us. So this whole bullshittery about corporations and shareholders is our strategic asset. It's our revenue generator. It brings money in. To shut it down. Okay, simple example. This is a pancake van. Okay? This
A what?
is a pancake van. This guy makes pancakes.
It's a
okay?
pancake van.
Now this guy's
Okay.
this guy's making pancakes.
All right.
Okay. Emma over here.
Okay.
Emma over here is like, you know, wrapping the pancakes and nice and beautiful. She over here is running around taking orders for pancakes. I'm the customer coming in. This thing is generating money. There's 3 jobs. I'm paying. You're bringing in the material, the flour, whatever that you make pancakes. Flour.
Yeah.
Okay. You're bringing in the raw material from the local shops to give it to this guy. He makes pancakes. I buy the pancakes. Everything's fucking working. Okay. Now, okay. Now the van is owned by some company. And they're like, well, it's fucking expensive. The costs are going up. Fuck you all. We're gonna import our pancakes. Now you can't get flour. You can't make a buck. You can't make a buck. You can't. You fuck all. You were taking orders. What orders are you gonna take now? Okay. He's a business owner. He's left with. He's a refinery, right? Refinery, pancake van. Now where are you gonna get your oil from? You're getting your refined oil from outside. So you're like the most dumb motherfucker alive. Okay. You were making the product and selling it and employing people. So you have to be absolutely fucking brain dead to stop that operation and say it's good for you.
Yeah.
I love your analogy. Oh my god.
This is why we wanted you guys to meet Husky. I'm glad you decided to come talk to you guys.
Yeah, but now all I want is pancakes.
I cooking some pancakes earlier, actually.
I can't actually eat pancakes, but I really feel like some now. But that was a really good way of explaining it.
Because
Thank you.
it's not difficult. It's simple. Whatever you're thinking logically as a human being, if you're above, well, actually, I got to tell you about this 12-year-old kid up north.
Oh, please do.
This kid, up Waimamaku ways on the left side of the North Island, not the fancy side. This kid looks after 70 acres for his granddad. He hunts, fishes,
12 years
skins
old.
deers. Yeah, skins a fucking deer, hunts a deer, possum control. He got possum fur saved up for his thing. He buys a Jeep for himself, repairs car. He's 12. I can have conversations with that kid who's 12, which I can't have with men in Auckland who are 35. Okay, so that's a brain dumbing down of the population. So what if you have a brain cell left or two and you're on this live and you can put words together and strings together, you most likely you got it right. Don't fucking doubt yourself. It's not that difficult. It's a business. You employ people, you make products, you give it to your people. You don't fucking stop that in the middle of a pandemic and an economic crisis.
Right?
Done. And the people who say, oh, well, come on. Tell me one job where your boss has been the smarter tool in the shed. They're all fucking dumb. That's how the boss class works. And it's no different with the fucking country. Have you ever had a brilliant fucking smart ass boss? No, you all bitch about it. Your whole fucking country is about that. It's the same fucking thing. It's a fucking corporate. It's a fucking boss, a dumbass who's gonna play golf. He fucks you over, goes on a vacation. You get the weekend homework. That's all that's happening.
He's right.
You guys at home, I've only really just met this guy and I really think he's fucking amazing.
Lisa,
Thank you.
Lisa Atkinson says, I'm voting for Husty.
Yes! Mate, me too, I think. You got me.
Okay, not my intent. Okay, if you do what is, this is the first time I'm talking on camera. Don't do that.
Oh, you're
So-
natural, mate.
If you're on Telegram, check out Jab Crash Test Dummy.
Yes.
Jab crash test dummy. I've never heard of that. What is
Well,
that?
I'm the Jab Crash Test Dummy. We're all Jab Crash Test Dummies. You know crash test dummies in cars? We're
Yeah.
Jab Crash Test Dummies right now. This is it.
Yeah.
That's my channel.
that
I
makes
recommend
sense.
you guys watch this guy. He has amazing insight into what's happening into this world, especially in New Zealand, and he will make you laugh, obviously. Okay, so yeah.
I've just got a comment here from Bindi. I want what he's smoking.
That's, I have to thank the Serbian, and if you've been in Wellington, you'll know the Serbian introducing German herbal tobacco. So here's to the Serbian. Yeah, that's what it is. Tobacco.
Just tobacco, guys.
It's a drug and alcohol-free zone here.
Okay,
Yeah.
on a serious note, there's no alcohol, no drugs over here.
Yeah.
This place is not about having a party. This place is, I've tried to articulate what this place is because I've been trying to understand what's the mission statement. Mission statement is pretty simple. Keep the refinery alive. That's why I'm here. Okay. This place is like, think of it as a war camp. This is where you are coming, socializing, organizing. You're keeping the message alive. So this place is that. This is that. What do they call them in the army? You know, where all the colonels and the generals and all of them, they eat separate from the cadets. This is like a mass hall of the people, and this is where you're figuring out after you've been brutalized and kicked out of your own democracy for the sake of democracy. This is fucking insane. Now you're recouping, recalibrating, and refocusing on the one thing which I do agree. No matter how eco-friendly you are, no matter how many organic coffees you drink, the whole fucking planet runs on oil.
Yep.
Okay? You shut this down, you're fucked. Okay, you would like to travel the country? If you've traveled the country, go up Weka Weka Road, go up all of these unknown. You can't drive there in an EV. You need fuel to travel this country. Once you don't have that in your system, it's all electrified like a fucking idiot. You will be on state highways like that, and then your electricity thing is going to go off. Oh, I need to charge. If you are at home, first, to be at home, you need to write social credit to get the fucking electricity into your car. If you're a good citizen, then you get it. You're going to be controlled. If your currency goes digital, it's simple. If they increase interest rates, you will be saving, so you won't be spending. if they decrease interest rates, meaning go negative, meaning your money, digital money is in the account but going down, you will be encouraged to spend. You will become a fucking puppet. And if your fuel goes electric and your money goes electric, you
How does it go again? Do it again.
like a marionette, like a marionette. So it's like it's game time. To be honest, it doesn't really. I mean, if you're a human being of faith, God, Jesus, Allah, Yahweh, Atma, Buddhi, Ein Sof Or, if you're into your Kabbalah, whatever, the universe, you're manifesting shit. Yeah, you're all doing that, right?
Absolutely.
If you believe in all of that, then you have to understand that all of that cannot be conquered and dominated. The battle, whatever is won, you're the cherry on top. You celebrate God through working through you. You got to understand, you got to see the world horizontal. These hierarchies are not up there. These CEOs are not up there. There's a bunch of stupid motherfuckers, 200 about of them, 120 parliamentarians. You got the Crown and Ombudsman, and you got the, what's the other fucking gang? The police gang.
Apologies for the language, children. You should probably watch a different stream.
Yeah, you got a couple of, these people, but this is just 200 people. You're 5 million. There's no hierarchy up there. They're right there. They're at your level. They're not giants. So just believe in yourself, understand what you're about, and just speak your truth and act. Don't look for leadership. Act.
Absolutely. That's what we're up to, isn't it, Vano? We're just out here sharing our truth, sharing our, okay, go. Aroha mai, too many allergies, but you guys go hard. Oh man, that was an awesome korero. Thank you so much.
Mohsin Hasti.
Thank you, though.
JCTD. Mohsin Hasti JCTD. That's on Facebook. I have Facebook.
Awesome. Okay, guys, if you want to look him up. Sorry, I didn't quite catch that. What?
Mohsin. That's my
That's
Mohsin.
Mohsin.
Hasti is HASTI, and then it's JCTD, Jab Crash Test Dummy.
On
Mohsin Hasti
Facebook.
JCTD, that's on
Okay.
Facebook. These guys are. What's your? Plug it in. These guys know you guys.
Oh yes, well, it's actually these guys who told me about Kiwi and Sue.
Exactly.
So yes.
Yeah. These guys know. I'm
It's
sorry.
the first time we've met in
I'm a
person.
small timer. This is the first time I'm fucking saying that.
Oh,
Yeah, but
me
because,
too, mate.
because this is important enough. I don't
is
put my face on
important.
camera. This is important enough for me to say, just fucking start believing in yourself.
I
man.
appreciate that.
It's about time. It's as satanic as it can get. Short of putting horns on their head, they're fucking doing everything. They're jabbing you.
Oh, man.
They're like triple, quadruple jab, QR coded, floating automatons now. These in our society, they're not connected anymore. It's completely satanic the way it's ritualized and propagandized, and everybody is in this hypnotic trance. So this is literally it. This is what your scriptures, your meta, what do you call mysticism, esotericism, your Kabbalah, all of that energy, yin yang, all with the end times, or whatever you want to flavor it, the spiritual reality, awakening, rebirth. It's happening. It's here. For fuck's sake, wake up.
I feel like I could sit and chat to you all day, mate.
This is why, okay, so we found Hasti on Telegram. We actually got him on our show for a couple of hours.
Yeah.
Shoot the shit, if you will.
I love it.
Yes, he's brilliant, and I would recommend him talk to you all the time.
Oh, I can see it. Well, I've already known him all of, 10-15 minutes. And
Right.
my impression is bloody cool, mate. I love
Yes.
chatting with you.
Yeah.
Oh, you should chat to these guys because these guys have fucking brilliant ideas.
Yeah, but we're not nearly as entertaining as you.
Yeah, I must admit you are very entertaining, my friend.
Right, yeah.
But I've got a lot of comments that have been coming through that you are just absolutely hilarious but educational at the same time. So, yeah, we like that.
There was a time where I did a little bit of stand-up, and that's another story. There was a room full of marketing directors, and I took a huge dump on their life on LinkedIn and all their executive bullshit. That kind of went down well. It was tense in the room, but then I had a good joke and all of that. But that was ages ago. But business world-wise, I do understand that too in a way. These people are idiots. They're just following PowerPoint slides. Booz Allen Hamilton, McKinsey, all these big boys. They come to parliamentarians. They show them a slide. You should what are they gonna do now? They're gonna pull out vitamins out of fucking pharmacies. Yeah, and then you have to jab
Right.
every 2-3 months.
Yeah.
What does that sound like? That sounds like you're being turned into cattle.
Sounds like
Yep.
bullshit to me.
So,
Yeah. So, what are your plans for today, Hasti? Sorry.
I think we're definitely gonna check out the thing in Panga, right?
1 p.m. Yeah.
Yeah, probably gonna do that.
Awesome. And what about you guys?
Same.
Yeah, we're all headed down there.
Yeah.
I hear there might be a bit of a convoy of us.
Yeah.
Yep. Just so you guys know, I can't speak for everyone in the camp, but we're not doing this as a social credit party thing. Just so happens to be that the social credit party wants to not demolish the refinery. And
Oh, okay.
so a lot of people have come up to us and asked us those questions like, "Were you social credit party?" Like, no. We're independent. We don't believe in politicians, especially politicians that we don't know.
Yeah.
And yeah.
Well,
So it's going to be a learning experience.
I'd
for
like
sure.
I'd like to raise my hands as a PR consultant for the Social Credit Party. I'll give you my bank account. You can wire in $50,000 because that's what it would have cost you. The name, rethink maybe.
Just a little bit. Just a little bit. It's just a teensy bit. It tastes a little bit like CCP. Yeah,
Like what?
CCP.
CCP.
Chinese Communist Party.
Oh.
Hopefully you don't get shut off of Facebook for saying.
But on the flip side, okay, let's give the flip side. On the flip side, when you hear social credit, you're like, what the fuck? You know, you're like, whoa, social credit. Because the people who are clued in on what social credit is, they're like, what the hell? There's a party called social credit? This is way ahead of what I thought. But then it is kind of smart because then you're kind of saying people who can like, oh, what's social credit? But then you're saying the other thing. But then I don't like the name, man. It's just
Yeah, the name is
conditioning,
awful. It has
conditioning,
to go. It has to go.
normalizing social credit.
This is why only the people in New Zealand know about Labour, National, New Conservative, Advancing. Is that even a thing anymore? I'm an American, so I'm just getting into New Zealand politics. But yeah, so there's only a few of them. So.
I'm a New Zealander and I'm just getting into New Zealand politics.
No,
So.
I knew a lot of New Zealanders had to feel the same way.
Yeah.
But yeah, you guys. Hopefully, she goes on to the roundabouts where the people are holding signs, so you can see the actual mahi that's being done here. It's not just this camp. It's not just people trying to dig in at Marsden. This is people trying to raise awareness to what's actually happening. A lot of people don't even know that New Zealand has an oil refinery.
I had no idea.
I know.
I'm one of those people.
We were one of those people too.
Yeah.
That hole. There's one. There's a big one, and it's one of the most unique refineries in the absolute world. It's one of the only of its kind left. So we're trying to preserve it, and hopefully we can make it better.
Yeah.
Make Marsden Point Oil Refinery great again.
Somebody put that on a hat.
What Sue said is a very important point. So this is a rallying point, coordination thing. You know, people reconnecting. A lot of people from Valley and other places here, and then people going at this point to protest, to hand out flyers, information, stand at a roundabout. People going to farmer markets. So this is like the rally point and people doing their thing. So this is I think it's a great structure of kind of spreading awareness, because I know spreading awareness has gotten a little bit of a wishy-washy kind of rap. What do you mean by spreading awareness? Well, if people don't actually even know there's a refinery or what it does or economically why it's important, then we need to get them to understand that, so that more and more of this community and wider New Zealand starts coming out, and we start informing people in every town and so forth.
And if you guys need to be informed, because you really do, so we have a brochure.
There's a brochure.
Yeah, we're gonna
I haven't seen this before. Thank
So
you.
you can see www.securemarsdenrefinery.nz.
Guys. I will put a photo up on my page of both sides of this flyer when I unfold it, guys. After this live stream, I'll put up a photo of both sides.
So these are all the media. Now, we need to get you involved in this one, but this is all the media that's involved. We are at Weeks End News.
Oh, okay.
And a few other people that they haven't been as active in this, but definitely we and NZTN, Lingo Louie on YouTube. Check him out because he's awesome.
Lingo Louie. I've heard the name. Other people have mentioned him. I haven't seen anything of him myself, but
he's not here at the moment. But he's a busy guy. But yeah, you guys definitely check that out.
And that's the website.
Yeah.
Secure Marsden Refinery at Proton Mail. Oh, no, that's not the...
No, it's over.
Sorry.
Up here.
www.secureMarsdenRefinery.nz. Okay, so I'm sure there's a lot of information there. I haven't seen that page myself, but I'll be sure to, if I could keep that would be great. Thanks. I'll be sure to check it out.
Donation page. Now, we don't really need Koha in that manner. If you're looking to donate to the cause, they're looking for things. So come down here.
Yeah.
Get to know these people, because like I said, they're awesome.
We've actually had a lot of support from local people that just pop in here during the day and find out what we need and source it. It's been really incredible. Mostly, you know, food supplies and things like that. A local dropped off a whole trailer load of firewood last night, which is good because it was freezing.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that's the best kind of koha, is what do people need, and then finding someone with that that can supply it or at low cost, or even koha. It's been amazing. The locals
Beautiful.
have been absolutely amazing.
Beautiful. All right, guys. Well, we might just leave it there for now. Whānau. We'll cut off the live stream now, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to make my way down to that roundabout where people are holding signs, I believe, today, and we'll go. Yes, and we'll go check that out. So probably, what's the time now? 10 o'clock, maybe 11:30 for the next live stream, guys. We'll see you then. Kia ora.